Hi guys, it's Kyarako here, back with another speed build. Today we're building a lovely base game house, and you might be wondering why I never build base game houses. Well, this is actually a thank you to you guys, because guess what? We hit 1,000 subscribers. I literally have nothing to say because I'm so freaking surprised and grateful and honored and just like really freaking happy, you guys. I actually hit 1,000 like on my birthday, which was incredible and made me so happy. And I was just trying to figure out ways to, you know, say thank you. And this is just one way I'm going to be saying thank you. There's going to be other things too, so don't worry, this isn't it. We're going to celebrate in other ways as I figure out what those other ways are. But for now, I just wanted to start off with something very simple, which is a standard base game house. So this has no custom content and it has no pack usage, so literally you guys can download this right now. It's on the gallery. Just look for my EA ID, which is bykiarako. I'll type in the description down below, or you can search Sweetheart Cottage or Sweetheart House, which is what I named this build just because it kind of has like a sweetheart aesthetic on the inside, which we'll see pretty soon. But yeah, so you guys can, anyone can download this. That was the idea, is that it's a thank you, because like literally it's available for everybody. There's no custom content. Like I said, no packs, no anything at all, which was definitely a challenge for me, I must say, because I literally just like, I never build base game. I mean, I never even build without custom content, but base game alone without any of the packs is quite a challenge, I must say. But I am very happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys are too. Like I said, there will be other thank yous coming along because, you know, I'm just so freaking grateful for you guys, and this community is so amazing. But this is just part one of many thank yous to come. By the way, I did have a wonderful birthday. Like I said, I hit 1,000. That was just such a great gift. I also just got a nice meal, went out for brunch. It was absolutely delicious. Just celebrated, had a very nice day, and I'm very content, very happy in my life at the current moment. And I hope you guys are too. So, when I started building this home, originally it was going to be a base game starter home. So I was gonna have like a set amount of money that I could spend on this house, but honestly that just ended up not working out at all. Just because like it was already base game and I didn't want it to be like totally empty. I wanted it to be well designed and have a lot of details. And unfortunately doing a starter home is just too limiting. It was just way too limiting for me. I got like, you'll see my budget here in the bottom left corner slowly go down until I hit, I don't know, a couple thousand, and then I started panicking, be like, oh man, this isn't gonna work out, so I just scrapped the whole starter home thing. So now it's just a standard base home, but it's not like crazy expensive or anything like that, so I do imagine that if you're not using cheat codes in your game, you could still probably afford this house pretty easily. Though I don't know, I mean, is anybody not using cheat codes in their game? I always use cheat codes in my game. For the players who don't, I greatly admire that. I feel like I might want to start trying to play without cheat codes in the future, just because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like part of the reason I'm a little bit deterred from like going back into gameplay is just because it's because of the cheat codes I use. So I feel like the challenge is what makes it fun. So I think next time I like try to play the game, I'm going to not use cheat codes and just play it, you know? But we'll see how that works out. I don't have a very strong will when it comes to video games. If there's a cheat code, I'll probably end up using it if things get too hard. Anyway, so as you can see, we have these beautiful stepping stones out front. I really wanted to make this house very nice as I could, given that base game is just such a struggle for me as a builder. And obviously, like, I probably would have loved this house way more if it had custom content in it, but you know, it's still, I think it turns out looking very pretty. Like I said, we do end up calling it the Sweetheart House, and that's because basically the inside is very like pink and yellow and very like sweet and soft, and that's just kind of the aesthetic I went for. Just, you know, because I was limited by the base game objects. I was actually surprised by how limiting the base game was, because I haven't played it in a long time, like with no custom content, no packs. So for those of you who like literally just have the base game, like, I don't know how you do it. I admire you. Like, you have a strong will, I must say. But I imagine the game's probably still pretty fun. But yeah, okay, so now we are on the second floor. As you can see, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, so just keep that in mind for your game. Though I do think that you could definitely expand this to have another bedroom if you wanted to. Like, if you wanted to use this for, you know, a family house or something like that, you could probably definitely make it work. But I just started off with 1 bedroom because, like I said, originally this was a starter home, so I had to like limit my budget. But you can see my budget's going down to like 5,000, and I'm still in the kitchen. I'm getting a little bit nervous now. I'm like, oh man, am I gonna be able to do this? And the answer was no. So this kitchen, we're actually going to kind of like redo entirely, pretty much because like the original way I did the kitchen was because of like money saving purposes, but then when I decided to, yeah, you can see I just added like a whole bunch of money there, and then just started decorating a lot more, because I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't want this house to be empty. I want it to be pretty for you guys, so it's not a starter home. Though I do think in the future I will make some sort of like base game or like no custom content starter home for you guys. Just, you know, I want my builds to be a lot more accessible to y'all, because like I know I use so much custom content. I just have like a really nice gaming computer that luckily is just able to handle all the custom content I use, but I know not everyone has a computer that can do that, you know. So I just want to make sure that I'm also providing builds for you guys that like you can actually run on your computers, because man, like sometimes my computer is so loud because the amount of custom content it has to handle is just like a jet in the background just constantly running. Anyway, so this is our new kitchen. As you can see, it's a lot nicer than the one we had before, adding in some aprons, some details, pots and pans, making it very sweet and nice. I was not happy with any of the base game stoves, so for this stove I actually like move it into the wall a little bit because I hated like the bit of green that was on the top. Yeah, see, I just did that. So if you download this in your game and you can't use a stove, you just have to pull it out of the wall, which I know is such a weird quirk. I just like really hated the bit of green on it. And then in the entryway, we're gonna keep it pretty simple, just a rug, a little chandelier lamp. I actually really end up liking how the living room looks. I was quite surprised because I forgot that the custom content creator Harry, she did a collaboration with EA. I don't know the details of this, but they did some sort of collaboration, and then there's all these objects in the game now. Like that flower vase on the table, that's so pretty. And I was looking at her the object she did for the base game, and I was like, wow, like this is significantly better than like a lot of the stuff that are like in packs, better than anything that was in the base game at all. So I was very surprised that that's like the furthest extent that they did this. I feel like they should definitely do this a lot more, where they invite custom content creators or just like outright hire them onto their team and have them just, you know, build objects for the base game, or just like small little kits or packs like that, because the stuff they make is just so incredible, and I feel like the Sims team definitely needs a little bit more of that. Anyways, as you can see with our living room, we're just putting in a few portraits, the very few paintings that went with my aesthetic here. Like I said, base game was surprisingly limiting, and I was like, oh man. But I think, again, the aesthetic we end up with is very nice, very soft, as you can see. I'm not quite sure who would live here. If you guys do download this in your game, please let me know, and let me know, you know, show me your Sims like being in it, and like what Sims you end up choosing to live here, because I would just absolutely love to see you guys actually use this in your games. And if you do, you know, we have a Discord, it'll be linked down below, and you can post pictures there, we talk about it there, or, you know, you can just let me know in the comments down below. Any way you want, I'm down to communicate. Anyways, up on the second floor we have this bedroom, which we actually are gonna, we extended it a little bit there. You know, I like this bed a lot. I like the bed frame. I don't love the bed sheets, like the pattern on it. It just is a little bit strange to me, so I kind of wish it was a different, you know, pattern, but it's fine, I'll get over it. And then we went for this very like sweet rosy wallpaper, which I totally forgot was in the base game, but it actually is quite lovely. And then we do end up setting up a desk in this corner, but I end up like deleting the computer, basically because I didn't fully like the aesthetic, and also I just wanted to leave the desk empty, so like if you guys have this in your game, you can choose whatever you want to put on the desk, you know, because there's a whole bunch of different computers, different things you could use the desk for, so just wanted to leave that option open for you guys. And also I just didn't like the way the computer looks. So, and then we're gonna put in this divider here just to like create a more private space for the office. I did not test this for functionality, I must say. I am admitting that, and I'm sorry that I didn't, but I'm pretty sure it should be functional. I was trying to be like aware of that, and trying to make like all the pathways clear and stuff like that. So it should be functional, but please let me know if it's not. And if it's not, you know, just feel free to move things around in the game. Anyways, that is about it for this build. Very, very simple base game house. I hope you guys download it. I hope you enjoy it. Again, this is part one of many, many thank yous to come. I've been working on this channel for over a year now, and honestly, like, I didn't think I'd hit 1,000 by now. I thought it would take me way, way longer, if I even did it at all. And I was so surprised to see how many people just like enjoyed my videos and were talking to me and responding to my content. And that was just so, it's just so amazing, and it's such an incredible thing to feel. So thank you guys so, so much. It was a wonderful birthday gift, one of the best birthday gifts. not trashing the other birthday not trashing the other birthday gifts I received from other people. Those were great too. But this was absolutely freaking fantastic, you guys, and I'm so happy. And it's just 2022 is kicking off great, I must say. Like, I'm having a great time so far. I hope you guys are as well. And please, for the future, let me know if you have any requests for builds, any challenges, any, I don't know, content ideas, anything at all. Comment down below, chat in the Discord. I'm always there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for what I messed that up. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And yeah, I will see you next time.